not only in here, what we're going to be doing is taking you through a hip flexion series. So first and foremost, as always, you really want to find out what your active range of motion is. Not so much like you're on the table and I just pull your hip into flexion. More so we're looking for what can you actually do when we ask you to by yourself. So the first thing we're going to do, just have him do a straight lift off. So he's not even going to put his foot up on the box yet. He's going to go ahead and take his hands. He's going to put them on the bar. We're going to get nice and straight so he can back up a little bit. What I want him to do is lock his lats in. So he's going to really squeeze his armpits back and down, create some nice tension here so he can use that to hold on. Now with his left hip, without going into any abduction, I don't want him to go out at all. Pure hip flexion, nice and slow. Go ahead and show me your active. Good. Hold that. So while he's here, let's take note that he's not moving through the lower back. We're not rounding, butt winking, any of that stuff. This is actually going to be a fix for the butt wink. And then me, as the coach, I'm going to go ahead and look and say, okay, well look, that's where he's at. So now I go ahead and take a couple of blocks, put them down there, and he's going to rest his foot on there. Okay? So now that we have that established, this is where his active really kind of ends. We might even start a little bit higher for the PAILs and r.a.i.l.s. We might even start a little bit lower. Just depends what our goal is. If we're really trying to expand range of motion, you're going to be right at that edge of his active, probably even a little bit more. So for now, just for the purpose of the demonstration, we're going to show you this. So we're going to take a big deep breath in. We're going to exhale everything out. He's going to get his ribs down. Everything's nice and tight. His whole body's radiating tension. His PAILs are going to be hip extension, so he's going to start using his glute to drive down through the blocks. This doesn't have to be yoga blocks, it could be anything. This doesn't have to be the barbell setup, he can hold anything. So right now he's ramping up to 100% within the first 10 seconds ideally. Then we're going to hold it 100% for 10. 100% is shaking, it's working as hard as you possibly can. Say we just did 20 seconds, 10 and 10. Now he's going to use his r.a.i.l.s, which is hip flexion, and he's going to try to lift off of that box as high as he can with pure hip flexion. Keep holding, keep holding. Notice he's not going out at all. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that down. Now I'm going to progress him. So he showed me, we're doing PAILs and r.a.i.l.s. I'm like, well, listen, you already have that. Let's get more. Big deep breath in. Exhale everything out. Get nice and tight. Start driving down into that box, into that block, whatever it is. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Say he got up to 100% already. We held for 10. Now r.a.i.l.s, lift, hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot goes down. Relax into the passive stretch. Get used to being here. So the tempo should be 10 seconds of ramping, 10 seconds held for the PAILs at 100%, then we r.a.i.l.s for 10 to 15, and you sink back into the passive. In the ideal situation, you would have started with a 2-minute passive stretch, and we want to do at least 2 rounds as far as our PAILs and r.a.i.l.s go. Another thing that you can think about, especially if you're someone who's thinking about squatting, or even really running, as he does do a r.a.i.l.s contraction and lift up, as he does this, I want him to squeeze his heel to his butt. So think about him pulling himself into the bottom of a squat. He's going to get that extra hamstring contraction, the regressive tissues of the hamstring, and relax. So that's another thing that you can kind of work in on those. It's going to really make those effective. So those are the PAILs and r.a.i.l.s for hip flexion. You're going to see the rest. That we have some nice, really good, challenging follow-up stuff that's going to really train this range from different angles and also really solidify it.